Good morning, dear children. How are you? So long since we met. So, hope you're all staying safe and hope you're all happy. How do you keep yourself happy? Just do your work. Whatever you are supposed to do it to the best you can, and you will be happy. Because if you're going to do your work, which is given to you because you are not feeling like, and if you're feeling very sad about it, very angry, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this. If you're going to say that, you will never enjoy. Whatever you have to do, if you're given something, do it to the best you can. Because you have to do it happily. Yes? So if you have to study happily. Finish it fast, finish it happily. Enjoy it. So whenever you are enjoying something and doing it, you will be happy. If you're going to complain, or have to do this, what happens? You feel bad, you feel sad, and then you don't feel like doing that. So it's best that you love what you're doing to the best you can, and you're going to enjoy. So we finished till page number 40. Remember, you were on page number 39. We have finished that. Now we are on page number 40. Now let's come to that. We are going to, I hope we can finish that today. The rest of the chapter, look at 40. Look at this. Work in pairs. Repeat with me. Work in pairs. Look at the picture. Take turns and ask your friend for permission to use the things on the table. So now the things on the table, what are they? You're going to ask your friend. Whenever you're doing something, you can take the permission of your parents, and it is good, right? Whenever you're taking something, ma, mother, ma, whenever you take something, you should take the permission. And when you ask, how do you ask? That's how we are going to look at this. So look at this. When we are going to ask, there are some pencils on the table, erasers, there is a box of crayons. And now, how can you ask? You can ask, may I use your pencils? May I use your pencils, please? Can I borrow your eraser? Can I borrow your pencil? Can I use your crayons, please? Can I borrow your crayons, please? May I borrow your sharpener? These are all the way you can ask like this. Whenever you take request from somebody, you can use the word may I or can I. So may I is more formal. Can I is informal. You can ask may I when you are talking to your teachers. May I come in, please? Or you can use it otherwise also no problem, but usually it's used formally. And can I is with your friends. Can I please? So now let's look at the next one. It's so long since we listened to songs. Today we can listen to a song. Okay, ready for a new song? Okay, I want you to look at the words and sing along.
Listen to the rhyme and recite it aloud.
Ha ha hee hee ho ho. Sing this happy song with me. How many hippos can do the happy hippo hippie dance? Ha ha hee hee ho ho. Sing this happy song with me. How many horses have you seen hopping and prancing in glee?
Okay, listen to the rhyme and recite it aloud. Repeat with me. Ha ha hee hee ho ho. Sing this happy song with me. How many hippos can do the happy hippo hippie dance? Ha ha hee hee ho ho. Sing this happy song with me. How many horses have you seen hopping and prancing in glee? So now let's look at the word meaning. And do you know what hippo is? Hippo is a short name for hippopotamus. Prancing. Its prancing is to spring by the hind legs or the back legs. So if a horse stands on its back legs or the hind legs, that's called prancing. And if it's moving by the back legs or the hind legs, it's called prancing. So the horse springs by the hind legs or move by doing so. Glee. Glee meaning cheerful or joyful. Okay, now we are on page number 442 and we are going to do D3. There is something very special you have to look here. You are going to find some words that have silent H. Now, let's look at that silent H. We have to find out the words that have silent H. Okay, now you are going to find out. Say these words aloud. Circle the odd word in each row. Now, first word, handle, happy, whale, healthy. So, where is that? Handle, happy, whale, healthy. Do you have a silent H? Yes. Yes. Come on, tell me which is it? Yes. Handle, no. Handle you can hear H sound. Happy, yes. Ha sound is there. Whale, yes. Whale. Circle whale. Next one, healthy is also, the H is very prominent. Behave, you have H there. Ha sound. Behave. Behind. When. Behold. So which is that? Yes. The third one, that is when. Next line, what, whom, whose, and whole. So where is the H silent here? First word, what. H is silent there. You don't hear H at all. Then circle that. P, hen. Uphill. HONEST. Honest. House. So which is the odd one there? Yes. Honest. Circle that. First one where H is silent. Whale. When. What. Honest. Now, have you looked at the way your lips will be rounded? Whenever you are using W, the lips will go round. You don't use wa as in we. So it's whale, when, what. Okay? And HONEST is honest. H is silent. Okay, now let's look at the next one. We are looking at page number 42 and you're going to listen to the audio clip. Listen carefully, please.
There has been a robbery in the neighborhood. All the people who live in the neighborhood have been called for a meeting. Listen to their conversation.
Hello everyone. I'm sure everyone has heard about the robbery in our neighborhood. We are all here to discuss the robbery that has taken place. Could you please suggest things we can do to avoid such incidents?
I would suggest that we do not give our keys to strangers.
Yes. And I would like to suggest that we should lock all the doors before we go out.
Very good idea. Could we install a security camera near the entrance to our street? This will help us to catch the robbers if there's another robbery.
That is a good idea, but it will be expensive. We can all contribute and buy a security camera together. I also suggest that we do not give our address to strangers or invite them to our homes.
Yes, if we follow all these suggestions carefully, we can avoid such incidents in the future and make our neighborhood safer.
Okay, now you listen to that. I want you to listen to that again. And now let's read this together. Repeat with me. These are suggestions that you can make in a when you are sitting with the when you live in the neighborhood and you have called for a meeting. You can suggest some of the suggestions are given here. So repeat after me, please. Look at the suggestions given below. Can you think of one more suggestion to prevent the robbery in future? Share it with your class. Okay, so now since you are not in class, you can just. So one of the things to prevent a robbery in future is you can do not give your keys to strangers. Okay, repeat with me. Do not give your keys to strangers. Then lock the door securely. Install a security camera. Do not open the door to do not give your address to strangers. So first one, do not give your keys to strangers. If somebody is not a part of your house, anybody, even if you have seen a person many times, they are strangers. Only your family who know and live with you are your family. Rest everybody, even though you see them often, they are strangers. So don't give your key to them. And you have to lock the door securely every day before you go to bed at night. Every night you have to keep the all the doors closed securely because you have to lock it and be sure that you are locking it at night before or when you're going out. It's best to, there's one more thing you can do. When you are going to sleep every day, you can lock all the doors in between. So all the doors, when it's locked, it becomes difficult for somebody entering to leave the room they're entering. So lock all the doors securely. Then install a security camera. That can be done, but it's very expensive. Then do not open the door to strangers. Suppose somebody is coming, you do not open the door to somebody you don't know. Even if you have seen them many times and you have seen them often, that doesn't give them the authority to come inside. You do not let somebody you have seen many times, especially if you are alone, don't let in strangers. Do not open the door to strangers. Always ask your parents or somebody who is your family or somebody who you trust as an adult. You can ask them before you open the door. Do not give your address to strangers. So these are things. Do never give your address to strangers online and offline. There's no need for you to share your address with anybody. Why? Why should they know? If you need to buy something, you can give the address to the people you are paying the money. They'll bring it to your house. If you want to go somewhere, you will go there after finding the address. Why should somebody need your address? It's only with your permission. If you give it, that is for some specific reason. Otherwise, don't give it. Okay? Because even online and offline nowadays, you have to be very careful. Online and offline, strangers are not supposed to don't give your address to them. Okay? Okay, we are coming to the end of the session and I want you to look at the last one. That's a fun activity. Suppose you are having your neighborhood, you're getting a new play area. What will you think of? You can think of some useful suggestions so you can provide to improve it. So repeat with me. Fun activity. Your neighborhood is getting a new play area. Think of some useful suggestions you can provide to improve it. So you could say, prepare, please dig a sand pit at the bottom of the slide, or you can have a seesaw with the whatever. So these are things you can have tires all painted and all good suggestions. Painted tires full of plants. So these are all managing whatever you have. So making wealth out of waste. So you're going to use all the, have you seen the plant holders where they are using plastic bottles? So you can do something like that to make your play area very beautiful. So I want you all to take care of yourselves and stay blessed. Have an exercise. Are you doing the exercise that your Sanish sir is giving you? So every day, everybody should exercise. You are supposed to stay healthy, okay? Even though you are not able to go outside, stay healthy, fit and healthy. Exercise daily, play daily, okay? And plant a tree. Trees are the best friends you can have. You can always plant a tree and you'll be happy. Yes. So till then, bye. See you next week.